Man, JoJo is married, and to me, that's wild. Like, JoJo is married. Like, there's someone that got JoJo's attention.
Piglet once asked Pooh, "Pooh, how do you spell love?" And Pooh replied, "I don't think you spell it, you feel it."
I told her not to date a coworker. She ignored me. Also told her she couldn't get married before me. I'm glad she didn't listen to me though, because we wouldn't be here tonight if she had.
Dear wife, when I first met you, I didn't imagine that we would have this day together. It wasn't a thought in my mind that I would find love in a bowling alley, let alone it be with someone I work with. You took the first step because I left it up to me, nothing would have ever happened. After getting to know you outside of work, I thought I really like her. I'm going to take a chance. Since then, being with you has been one of the most exhilarating rides of my life. I never want to get off this ride. I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of our lives together. Our little family is coming together, and I'm so excited to see the great wife and mother you will be. I love you, babes, with all of my heart. With the most heartfelt love ever, your husband.
All right, I might cry reading this.
It's okay. We won't tell them.
All right. Hey, babes. I'm so excited for this day. I cannot wait to see you standing at the end of the aisle waiting for me. I love you so much, and I'm so thankful for you. I can't wait to start forever with you and ready to be mine forever. Joe, in the last 5 years, you have made me into a better person. Loving you has made me a better person. I'm so lucky to love a kind and thoughtful man like you. God knew I needed someone like you to balance out my crazy. I can't wait to start our forever together. You're my favorite. Love, Sweets.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Pastor Ari Mangrum, and it is my joy to be able to officiate in this service. And we are here on this beautiful day to celebrate one of life's greatest moments.
I, Joseph Godseys, take you, Sherry Fairchild, to be my wedded wife, to love you with all my heart's affection, to endow you with all my earthly possessions. To give you the honor of my name, to share with you the grace of God, to have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, comfort, and obey you, honor and keep you, in joy and in sorrow, to preserve with you this bond, holy and unbroken, until God by him
Shall separate us. And thereto I give you my pledge.
And thereto I give you my pledge.
As a licensed minister in the state of Maryland, and by the authority of God's holy word, I now pronounce you man and wife. And Joseph, you may kiss your bride.
Hi, husband.
Your wife.
I knew Shuri was special when I found out JoJo had a girlfriend, because JoJo stiff-armed every attempt at anybody to come into his life. Like, he wasn't about it. I don't know, I don't care. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, which is me. So, I knew Shuri was special, the fact that JoJo had a girlfriend. My wife got to hang out with you guys, and I was my usual self, kind of goofy, kind of hanging with my boy, hanging with a friend, not really thinking about impressing the new girl, which I probably should have been thinking about, but luckily I married the opposite of me, and she was focused on that very thing, and she just came away the biggest fan, and I could already feel it. I could already feel it from Sherry that she was just a good heart, and she was able to tame this. It's been incredible to watch. It's been an example of love that I think a lot of people should pay more attention to. I've known JoJo since middle school, and we bonded immediately. I've been JoJo's roommate in college. Joe Sr. has been my landlord at one point. So JoJo's been a brother to me that I have one brother, and he is on that level of my blood brother. My family's accepted him as their own. His family's accepted me, and there's just no question about it. Like, that's Kevin. If there's a part of the family that doesn't recognize that, you better get familiar, and it's vice versa. So, cheers to JoJo and Sherry. May your beautiful love continue to burn, and may we all be here to support it.
Melody promised me that she was going to be the funny one and I was to be the sentimental one, so I stuck with that theme. Anyways, as promised, I will take the more sentimental approach to a wedding toast, but as a lifelong Disney fan, I feel inclined to call on some of the relationship experts from the most magical place on earth because I don't know anything different. No, not the Disney princesses or fairy tales you might imagine, as Sherry has found her Prince Charming and Joe on this occasion. These I would call the characters that are far more overlooked, so hang with me as I bring you relationship advice from Winnie the Pooh and friends. Tigger once said, "Every once in a while, someone amazing comes along, and here I am." Let's face it, in marriage, sometimes you have to remind your spouse how great they have it, so don't be afraid to tell each other how lucky they are every once in a while if they forget. Eeyore once said, "A little consideration, a little thought for others makes all the difference." In marriage, it's often not the big moments that can make or break your relationship, it's the little things that make the biggest impact over time. Be intentional about doing other little things that show your consideration for the other person. Piglet once asked Pooh, "Pooh, how do you spell love?" And Pooh replied, "I don't think you spell it, you feel it." I think that sums tonight up perfectly. I think it's evident to anyone that has spent time with the two of you that you have such a deep affection for each other. You can just feel it. It was clear from the first time I saw you and Joe together, Sherry, that you guys had an incredibly special connection. So thank you for letting all of us be a part of this special day, and cheers to you both and a long, happy life together.